these difficult times, I am reminded of the parable of the Good Samaritan as told by Jesus in St. Luke's Gospel. He tells it in response to a question: who is my neighbour? Good question. Who are my neighbours, I'm thinking? Quite frankly, a bunch of pretentious men and bad women drivers. But the parable, the Good Samaritan, it tells of a man who is stripped of his clothes, robbed, beaten and left half dead by the side of the road. Mind you, serves him right for straying into Muirhouse. But as he's lying by the roadside, a priest comes by and ignores him, crossing to the other side of the road. A Levite comes by and does the same. See, even back then they were practicing social distancing. The man lying by the roadside was Jewish and would not have expected help from a Samaritan because in those days, although technically of the same faith, Samaritans and normal Jews hated each other. It's a bit like Hearts and Hibs. But a Samaritan came by and helped the injured man and saw him safe. Decent bloke, really. And that is the message. A good neighbour is someone who helps, no matter the circumstances. So next time you're heading to Tesco, tap your neighbour's door and ask him if he needs a half bottle or some cans. It's the least you can do. You'll forgive me for relating a few actual tales from the Bible recently, but I'm concerned that I'll forget some of these stories and lose my touch. And by the time I get back into the pulpit, I'll make a right of it. And you have to think, what about all these airline pilots that haven't been behind the controls in the cockpit for weeks? I don't think I'll be clamouring for the first available EasyJet flight to Malaga. It's one thing messing up a church sermon, but heading vertically downwards to the Mediterranean is a slightly more serious affair. They were saying though that with the lack of planes in the air and cars on the road, the air is a lot cleaner and the views of the stars at night are much better. Every cloud has a silver lining. Oh aye, your average punter saying, I've no got a job now, I can't get to see my family or see my friends or see the football or the pub or see the guys at the boat club. But oh, doesn't Jupiter look great tonight? Good night and stay safe.